Hope you all are doing well. Welcome to my channel, EmpathOasis. For today's reading, we're going to be doing it on the topic of who is jealous, envious, or secretly hating on you, and what this means for the future of this connection. I have 3 options here for you guys, but before I number off each of these piles real quick, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has been supporting my channel. If you would like information on ways that you can help support this channel or just more information on me, you can go ahead and check out the caption of this video. All right, so for group 1, it's going to be this pile, 2, and 3. So take a deep breath and then pick whichever pile you feel most drawn to. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Timestamps will be available in the caption. Hey group 1, if you chose this object, this is your reading for who is jealous, envious, or secretly hating on you, and what this means for the future of this connection. So let's first take a look at some identifying characteristics of this person. If this does not sound like someone that's currently in your life, or this energy is just unfamiliar altogether, feel free to return back to the selection portion of this video and try again. But for this group, I pulled 7 of Wands, the Empress, and 9 of Coins reversed. So I feel like these people, they're very vocal, you know. I feel like they got a lot of opinions. Whether or not these opinions make others uncomfortable, they don't really hesitate with sharing their opinions. I feel like these people have experienced some form of success in their life, so it's almost as if they feel justified to offer their opinions to others even when no one's asking. I feel like these people, they're really smart, but it's almost like they're too smart for their own good. I feel like the things that these people express to others often puts them at odds with people or creates a lot of conflict in their life. I feel like these people might frequently actually get into ego battles with other people. For some of you, I'm getting this message that this is your mother, or it could be an older woman in your life that's kind of like in a mentor position. It could even be an older sister. I have the dominant energy here. I feel like this person is connected to you in a way where you can't necessarily just cut them off. They could be someone, you know, that you work with. It could be a family member. It could be someone that you have children with. But I feel like these people in their professional life, they've had a lot of success. So it makes them a bit like self-absorbed or narcissistic because of this. And if these people don't have a lot of success in their life, they probably are just narcissistic or self-absorbed. I'm also getting this message here, and this isn't going to apply to all of you, okay? But for some of you, this is a woman in your life, and she's done very well for herself. She could even be very beautiful or just attractive in general, but she's not confident in herself. And I feel like anytime there's another beautiful or attractive or a successful woman in her presence, it's almost like it causes her to shrink into her insecurities and self-doubt. For some of you, this person may even become kind of combative, and she may resort to using her intelligence or her success to assert dominance over other women that she feels threatened by, or other women that make her feel insecure when it comes to her own physical beauty. I'm also seeing a situation similar to this playing out where this person isn't a woman. It's just anytime they are around someone that has their own success, has something that they feel insecure about in their own life, it's like that insecurity dominates them. It's almost like their facade starts to crumble a bit, okay? I feel like the majority of these people, they really do care about appearances. So you may not even notice these insecurities kind of affecting them unless you are very close to them, where you can notice these like slight changes in their behaviors or the way they talk to someone or, just how their energy might switch up in similar situations to this. But for the majority of you, these people are really into keeping up with appearances and just not looking weak. Like, looking strong is important to them. So I feel like if someone comes into their space and their ego gets triggered, like, they feel like they're more of something than they are, it's like their shadow aspects start coming out more. Because this person, for some of you, is a narcissist, they need every little bit of attention on them, even if they, for a split second, have their attention taken away from them by someone else, it just completely fills them up with insecurity and self-doubt, because the confidence that you see is not real with this person. If this person is still in your life, I feel like, you're probably one of the only few people actually close to them or in their life, because I feel as though their personality tends to push people away or turn people off. I feel like these people also may struggle with loneliness, especially if they're single. Some of these people, even though they're successful in a material sense with their career or their life, it's like they still lack this emotional fulfillment, or just on some level they're still struggling with some unhappiness from some healing they're probably avoiding and resisting. For some of these people, I feel like their unhappiness is because even though they're successful in their career, it wasn't something that they are necessarily passionate about. It was just like in their mind, a better move when it comes to financial abundance. But what they actually wanted to do, what they were actually passionate about, they ended up not completing, not finishing, or they abandoned it. Most likely because of some fears or insecurities that they had, or maybe they had a lot of people telling them that they can't do that, or they weren't going to support them doing that, so they felt as though they only had a choice to follow the career path that they're currently in. Even though there is a lot of success in their life and abundance, there's this emptiness because it's not something that they really enjoy doing. That won't apply for everybody, but I am picking that scenario up. But regardless of what is creating emotional emptiness or sadness in their life, I feel like these people, they struggle with bitterness around their life. And because of this, they tend to be kind of harsh with their criticism towards those who are in their life. The few people they have left, they can be, I feel like, a little bit mean at times, or just, yeah, be a little harsh. I feel like you guys probably came to this person and let them know about a goal you had, or an ambition that you had, or something that you wanted to pursue. And I feel like when you discuss this with this person, what they experienced in their past with people putting fear and doubt and insecurity into them, I feel like they basically did that to you. They probably were very critical of you. They probably told you that you weren't able to do something, or it's not a smart move for you because there's a low likelihood of you being successful at it. And I feel like, a part of the reasons why they're being kind of negative or harsh, or, just kind of speaking these insecurities into you, is because seeing you want to go after something that you desire and you're passionate about, it's triggering for them, because they didn't do that themselves. Some of you, what you want to go after is something that they originally wanted to go after. But because they did not pursue that, there's like this bitterness now when you guys are telling them that you want to do this. in their mind, it's like, well, if I couldn't do it, there's no way that you can. So they're feeding you that narrative, even though it's not true. I do not feel like these people, the majority of you here, I don't feel like their energy is that they're trying to be malicious, they're trying to hurt you. I feel like this is, you know, the energy is more like a lack of awareness of how their shadow is contributing to the way they're treating you. There are some situations here where this person is malicious. They are, you know, more so on the darker side, or they are more so in that negative energy, but that's not the dominant energy I'm feeling with this group. Because I feel like, you know, these people genuinely do support you. They genuinely do want to see you happy, and they want to see you successful, even if their perception of what will make you happy and successful doesn't align with your own perception or what you know will bring you happiness. They're not projecting this path onto you or these insecurities onto you to stunt your growth. In their mind, they feel like this is helpful information. They feel like they're trying to stop you from making a mistake in their mind, okay? I'm going to show you guys now the signs I pulled for this person. This is a dominant energy for their sun, moon, or their rising. These can also be some of your guys' signs as well, okay? Because it is possible that you pick up your own energy with these readings. But for the dominant energy with the sun, moon, and rising, I pulled the first house, which is Aries, Taurus, Leo, Mercury, which is Virgo and Gemini, and Neptune, which is Pisces, I believe. So now let's take a look at how this person is currently feeling towards you guys, so we can see, you know, what their energy is like. If you have anything you need to be worried about with this connection, I pulled Three of Cups and the Sun. So yeah, their feelings towards you guys are actually very positive. You know, I don't feel like they want to cause you harm. There's not that intention there, even if they are doing that, you know, even if their behavior is harmful to you. I don't feel like that's necessarily their intention. But with these cards, what I feel like, you know, what I'm seeing with this person is there's a lot of love here for you. And I actually feel like some of you currently may be experiencing some form of success, or there could be something that you have going on in your life at the moment that you have to celebrate. And I feel like they are celebrating you. They are celebrating your happiness, your accomplishments. You know, some of you, you may be in the process of proving this person wrong. You know, you could be in the process of, you know, pursuing this goal or pursuing something that they tried to speak insecurity into you about. But, you know, you could be at a point in your journey where you're starting to see your hard work pay off. You're starting to, or you're about to, or you could actually already be reaping a lot of those benefits, you know. And I feel like this person is definitely happy for you. They are in this energy of being joyful for your accomplishments. Additional clarifiers that I pulled for this group and their feelings is, I can't admit I'm wrong and it's killing me. I'm overwhelmed with guilt. You intimidate me. I frequently check your profiles. And my arrogance hides my insecurities. So I definitely feel like this person's starting to feel intimidated by, you know, the success you're starting to have. I feel like for some of these people, they're starting to realize that they were wrong with their assumptions they made about you pursuing this path. And some of these people are struggling to admit that they're wrong. They're struggling to fully accept that, yes, you're successful and there's more success on the way. Some of these people could be, you know, mentally a little resistant to accepting that this is what's going to be happening for you. There is some level of mental turmoil happening just because of them kind of putting their foot in their mouth. I feel like these people could even be a little bit embarrassed that they were speaking insecurity into you, and things are going well for you. I'm seeing issues here. Like I said, this person may have issues around their ego and their arrogance, and I feel like they're trying not to allow that to dominate what's happening right now for you. But I feel like they are hiding these insecurities beneath the happiness and the celebration, or even just the positive energy they are sharing with you. Even if they're not showing that externally, there's still like some insecurity here. They're starting to feel a little intimidated. I feel like some of these people are hiding how, kind of stressed out they are, that they might end up really eating their words. So they're becoming a little obsessive with you. They may constantly check your profiles to track your progress and see how much, more success you're gaining, to see where things are going. It may be like, like I said, like their arrogance is kind of getting the best of them, and it's hard for them to admit. It's hard for them to admit or to accept that what they said to you was inaccurate. It was wrong. I also feel like some of these people may be frequently checking your profiles and tracking your progress online with your business or whatever it is that you're doing, your projects you're working on, because they feel a little embarrassed and stupid that they weren't supportive of you and what you wanted to do. It's triggering their ego. So let's see now what is in the near future for this connection. I pulled 7 of Pentacles, the World, Page of Cups. Oh man, okay. And 5 of Swords and Temperance reversed. What I'm seeing in the near future for this connection is I see that you guys are going to continue planting these seeds, with your goals. You're going to be continuing to pursue what you have sought out to pursue. And if you guys, like I said, have not already had major success, I'm seeing that in the near future, you guys having major success or having a major win. I'm seeing even possible public recognition. For some of you, it could even be fame. Whatever it is, it's a huge accomplishment. And when this happens, when you achieve this is what this person's going to be doing. You see how they're like, please accept my apology, or it's like humbling them, it's forcing them in this position of having to eat their words and having to apologize. And the good thing about this group is that these people are willing to do that. They're willing to admit, once things get to a certain point, though, of course, because they do have issues with their ego and their arrogance. But your success is going to be so big that they are no longer going to be able to deny, that they were not supportive, that they, were feeding you insecurities and doubts and trying to deter you from, what you felt called to. And they're going to be apologizing to you guys. Or at least admitting that they were wrong. So for this group, I do not feel like you guys have, anything to really worry about with this person. I don't feel like they're going to allow their insecurities or their jealousies or their fears to really mistreat you. I think the worst of the worst is that they, probably were talking a little shit about what you were doing, or being like, speaking doubt into you. I feel like that's as far as the hating goes here, or the jealousy goes here, because I feel like once you guys are in this position of actually obtaining a goal, or accomplishing something that they were hating on, they're going to be changing their tune, and I feel like there's a lot of love here with this group that this person has for you, even though they are a difficult person, and they may not have a lot of people in their lives that like them. I feel like they genuinely want to see you guys succeed. They genuinely want to see you guys happy. So I pulled 3 additional cards for you guys when it came to guidance with this person and this connection. The first is, you've planted the necessary seeds. Abundance is in your future, okay? We keep getting that repeated message that you guys have a lot of success coming in for you in the near future, that all this hard work, all this pain is not going to be for nothing. So if you guys are more at the beginning stages of your journey and you're feeling frustrated or, you know, insecure, just know if you keep planting these seeds, you are going to reap a lot of abundance from this. And the final card I pulled is karmic justice is being served. So all these people who are hating on you, that are doubting you, that are trying to make you feel insecure about what you are doing, what you're pursuing and going after, they're going to end up, you know, regretting what they're saying to you. Karmic justice will be served. They're going to see that they were wrong, is pretty much what I'm getting from that card. Okay, guys, in group 1, I hope that this reading resonates with you and it was helpful. If it was, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you would like to see more readings like this in the future. I'm now going to move on to group 2, okay? Bye. Okay, group 2, if you chose this stone, this is your reading. So let's first take a look at characteristics of this person. During this portion of this reading, you'll be able to identify whether or not you picked an accurate pile. If this doesn't sound like your person or your experience, feel free to return back to the selection portion of this video and try again. So let's see what's going on with you guys, with who is jealous, envious, or secretly hating on you. I pulled the Knight of Swords reverse, the Star, Ace of Pentacles, and the Emperor reversed. So I have several scenarios coming through with this group, so bear with me and only take what resonates. So for some of you, this is someone who had a lot of dreams, they had a lot of aspirations, but they lacked the focus or the discipline or even the courage to go after what they really aspired to be in life. I feel like these people may have had an opportunity even to really step into a position that would support their success or support their journey towards their dreams, but I feel like they lacked possibly the maturity to handle this opportunity, or something may have happened where they weren't able to take advantage of this opportunity because of their circumstances. So there's this kind of sadness or bitterness or anger around, you know, not being able to accomplish this dream of theirs. Some of you, this person wasn't able to accomplish this dream is because they actually struggle with a fear of success or a fear of responsibility. I feel like these people, you know, regardless of the situation, they did something to sabotage their own success. I'm also seeing here possibly a situation where I feel like these people may present themselves one way, but their true feelings and opinions of you, they kind of keep that to themselves. I feel like when you're around these people, they're very optimistic, they're very positive, they can be very supportive. If you have a business, you know, they'll even support your business. They will put money towards it. But how they truly feel about what you're doing, how they feel about your choices, I feel like they feel as though you're making a lot of bad choices or you're on the wrong path. Like some of you, these people, they support you to your face, but they may actually talk like shit about what you're doing to others behind your back. Not all these people are talking shit though. Some of these people are literally just keeping it to themselves. They're not saying anything. They're not trying to be malicious or hurt your feelings like that. If none of these scenarios resonate with you, I just feel like these people can be very controlling. They could be very insecure. They can be more like 3D oriented. They can be kind of materialistic. They could be really about appearances and accumulating stuff. For some of you, these people are very arrogant, very opinionated, or it's like the complete opposite of that. They're a coward, or they're unable to speak their true feelings, or they're just really afraid to upset others. Like they can be like extreme people pleasers. For some of you, I'm also seeing a situation here that you guys may have gotten into an argument with this person. And, you know, on the surface, what you guys were arguing over may have seemed like really silly or stupid. But I feel like you guys know that the root to the arguing that happened between you and this person was either jealousy or them being envious, you know, or them just being a hater. You know, I feel like if you guys, some of you may have confronted this person about that. And, you know, I don't feel like they were honest about it. I feel like, you know, majority of these people are probably embarrassed to even admit that. And instead of saying that, it's like they go to anger and rage instead because of how frustrated they are, or because of how unwilling they are to admit that they're behaving this way because of that. Some of these people may have tried to even flip it on you and said that you guys are the jealous ones. They try to project what they were feeling, their insecurities, onto you. Yeah, there's just like a lack of accountability here with wanting to acknowledge the root to this behavior. I feel like a lot of these people are probably just either young or immature. So let's see what signs are coming through with this person. I pulled the 10th house, which is Capricorn, the 11th house, which is Aquarius, Scorpio, Pisces, and Libra. So how are these people currently feeling towards you, so you guys can have an idea, you know, with whether or not you need to protect yourself? I pulled 7 of Cups reversed and Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like these people right now, they're feeling very anxious over you. I feel like a lot of these people may even be feeling kind of confused with what's happening right now in this connection. I feel like those that are confused, though, are the ones that are kind of disconnected from the truth to why they are behaving this way. You know, they don't want to admit to themselves that they are allowing their shadow aspects with jealousy and envy affect how they're treating you. So because they're not willing to acknowledge that or take responsibility with that, there's a lot of confusion here for this person. Some of these people, you know, the ones that are, their energy is more about supporting you and telling you maybe white lies just because they don't want to hurt your feelings and because they're people pleasers. You know, I feel like their feelings towards you, it's more the Queen of Pentacles, and that's just someone who wants to nurture you. They want to support you. There's a lot of love there. And they just want to support you at all costs, even if it means kind of lying to you, or bending the truth. Like, they want to make sure you guys feel confident in yourself. Even if they can't see your vision or understand why you're doing what you're doing, you know, they don't want to be a negative influence to you. So we have kind of two different energies coming through with this group, so only take what resonates. So what's in the near future for this connection? I pulled Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands, Queen of Swords reverse, Page of Swords, and 10 of Pentacles. So I'm seeing either one of two things happening with this group. So I feel like some of you may be experiencing some form of success. And for those who genuinely want to support you, that may be like hating on you secretly, or you know they're not like trying to hurt your feelings. When you do experience this success, I feel like what's going to end up happening is that you are going to be actually opening this person's mind. You're going to be introducing them to new perspectives, new possibilities with life. And I feel like your success is actually going to switch their opinions of you from feeling like, man, this person's really making some bad choices, to admiring you for following your heart, following your intuition, and going after your passions. I feel like in their mind, they just, you know, their perspectives were kind of limited. They were kind of brought up to think that certain things are just not possible. And to have someone so close to them in their life do what they thought was impossible, it becomes such a source of inspiration for this person. I just see these people like you know, having so much love and respect for you guys. And I see them being more open to learning from you, you know, instead of being kind of arrogant and thinking that only they know the right way to do things. They're going to be more open to what they can learn from you, because you obviously figured something out if you're reaping some form of abundance for following your passions and your intuition. Others of you, I see that you guys will have some form of success, but this is going to trigger a whole lot of bitterness and arrogance in this other person, the other energy that I was picking up here. I feel like you guys actually will end up getting into a verbal altercation over something. For some of you, it's going to be similar to an argument you had in the past. So you guys will be arguing about something that's actually disguising what's going on with this person, like their internal battle. Like they could pick a fight with you, or a fight may happen because you didn't do something a certain way, let's say, as an example. And they're just picking at you because they're feeling jealous and insecure or inferior that you have accomplished something, that they probably said, you know, that you couldn't do, or they were hating on you for, or whatever negativity they were throwing your way. It's going to be triggering, you know, for them to see you do this, and it's going to make them want to attack you, but not admit that jealousy or envy is the reason why. Of course, who wants to admit that? But I do see that you guys will get into some kind of altercation, or something will happen after your success, or somewhere near you accomplishing something. Or it could even be during a point in your journey where you're getting a lot of attention. This just, you know, upsets this person. And I feel like, you know, I see an altercation happening between you and this person, and this relationship permanently ending. I feel like you guys are going to get to a place where you realize that you can't work on a connection with someone who refuses to be honest about why they're acting the way they are, or someone who's just like as irrational as this person is. Like you just lose any interest in putting any more energy into this. So I don't feel like this is going to be a relationship that you're going to be able to maintain, especially as you have more abundance and success in your life. I feel like, you know, eventually you guys will end up going your separate ways if you haven't already. So I did pull 2 additional cards for you guys in regards to guidance the universe has for you around this situation. The first is focus on taking your talents to the next level. So don't allow this situation with this person, and if they're, you know, hating on you or trying to create stress in your life, try your best not to feed that energy, and just continue to plant your seeds, continue to nurture your talents. You guys have a really bright future ahead of you. And I get confirmation of that with you're about to be happier than you've ever been. Your present is not a reflection of your future. So whether you're at the beginning stages of this journey when it comes to you pursuing this goal or this passion or starting this business, you know, if this has been a struggle for you, if you are currently struggling, this isn't what the future has in store for you. Things are going to get a lot better. Just keep kind of pushing through. Ignore the haters. If you are fighting with this person, try your best, like I said, not to feed into this energy, into this situation. I feel like the universe will be bringing a peaceful resolution into your life in the very near future. Okay, guys, in group 2, I hope that this reading resonates with you and it was helpful. If it was, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you would like to see more videos like this in the future. Thank you so much for watching. I'm now going to move on to group 3, okay? Bye. Hey, group 3, if you chose this object, this is your reading. So let's first take a look at your person's characteristics. During this portion of the reading, if this does not sound like anyone you know or energy you're familiar with, feel free to return back to the selection portion of this video and try again. During this portion of the reading is how you should be able to tell whether or not you picked an accurate pile, okay? So for you guys, I pulled 8 of Swords reversed, Queen of Cups reversed, Six of Wands reversed, and Seven of Cups reversed. So I am getting several scenarios here with this group, so only take what resonates. Okay, so for this group, I feel like these people are extremely competitive, you know, and so much so to the point that they have a hard time like understanding what's right and what's wrong when it comes to, you know, being in that energy. I feel like these people can be very detached from their emotions when they're in this energy. So much so that they cause a lot of mental torment to those around them because of their behavior with how competitive they get. Or they cause a lot of, you know, mental torment to those around them because of, you know, these people are very controlled emotionally, so they may not share very much about what's going on with them. Or it can just be very hard to understand the motivation behind their actions at times, because it can just feel so cold and calculated. For some of you, this is a situation I feel like that's actually kind of old. Like there has been some significant time that has passed between you and this person falling out. You know, I feel like the reason why, you know, you two ended up falling out, the truth to the altercation, the truth to why things got the way that they did between the two of you, I don't feel like it was ever really explained. There's a lot of confusion, and I feel like things kind of escalated so quickly and got out of control so quickly. I feel like it didn't really leave much time for either one of you to process, you know, what was happening in that moment. Some of these people, I feel like they're realizing, you know, just now, the reason behind why they hurt you or why they ended up hurting or attacking you. They're starting to kind of understand that their competitive nature might have gotten out of hand. And I feel like, you know, and this isn't for all of you, some of these people, they're in this space of regret and emotional turmoil because of how their competitiveness caused them to distort reality around what was truly important, you know. It made it hard for them to see what was right and wrong when it came to, you know, their actions towards you. And, you know, I feel like these people right now, they're in this space where they're feeling a lot of disappointment within themselves for the levels that they stooped to because of how ambitious they were. And I'm also seeing another situation here where these people are just very extremely self-conscious to the point to where you don't even need to know this person intimately to see how like insecure they are. Like it's literally written all over them. It's all over their face. It's all over the way that they talk to people. You know, it's in the way they carry themselves. You can just see the lack of confidence that they have. I feel like, you know, these people are very unstable emotionally as well, and they have a hard time kind of dealing with reality. Some of these people, I feel like their lack of confidence is because they've had a lot of challenges in their life, a lot of trauma in their life, a lot of emotional and mental abuse in their life that causes them to feel so insecure and powerless. And I feel like some of these people may actually suffer with severe anxiety, and this really makes it difficult for them to go after the things that they want in life. If none of these situations resonate with you, overall characteristics I'm seeing is just that these people, they're not really able to move forward with their life, or, you know, there's a lot of stagnant energy here in their life because of self-doubt and fear. These people may even have a tendency to like isolate themselves a lot because of their embarrassment or their shame around this, with how stagnant they are in their life. I feel like the energy with this group, these people are like some serious self-sabotagers because of, I feel like there's some kind of neglect here or resistance with their emotional healing. You know, I'm getting this message that some of these people, like, their trauma is so severe, unfortunately, that it just kind of makes it hard for them just to function in their life. Like, they just feel so powerless. They feel like life just dealt them such a shitty hand, and it's hard for them to be happy. It's hard for them to be happy for others. They just really struggle with their emotional health, their mental health. Like, this is creating so many blocks for them, okay? So I did pull some signs, the dominant energy here for this group, for either this person's sun, moon, or their rising. This could also be your sign too, your energy. So only take it how it resonates. But I pulled Capricorn. I think Capricorn popped up in every single one of these readings. Virgo, Leo, Aquarius, and Sagittarius. So now let's take a look at how these people are feeling towards you currently, so we can have an idea of, you know, if you need to protect yourself from this person and their energy. I pulled Ace of Wands and the Chariot reversed. So some of these people, you know, they're still in this competitive energy. The Chariot reversed is like pretty much that. And the Ace of Wands is just intensifying that energy. Some of these people are very angry right now, like extremely angry. And I feel like that's even split into two groups. There's people who are angry at you because they're in this competitive energy and they want to beat and dominate you. And there's other people here who are angry at themselves for how they allowed their competitive and ambitious nature to draw a wedge between the two of you. It caused your relationship to end. You know, regardless of the situation though, whether they are angry at you or at themselves, there's a lot of mental torment here. For the people who are like very self-conscious, some of you may be like venturing out and doing things that they wish that they could do. So there's a lot of anger and jealousy that I am seeing around, you know, the courage that you guys have. And you may not even actually be pursuing anything, you know, at the moment. They could just be angry and jealous of you guys because of who you are, how authentic you are, how you show up in life. You know, all of that can definitely be playing a part here with this person's jealousy and envy. I did pull a few additional cards here so we can have some clarity around the emotions that are coming through with this group. The first is, I hid something and I'm afraid to tell you. So there are people here who are definitely hiding how they truly feel about you. I know I'm selfish and I feel like that goes towards the people who are very competitive and are very much in that ambitious energy, still trying to pretty much win at all costs. The next card I pulled was hurting you, hurt me, I hate myself for it. So like we had said earlier, there are some people here where this was something that happened a while ago and they allowed their jealousy or their envy to come in between you guys, and now they're really in their feelings about, you know, how they behaved with you. I'm more affected than you know. So I keep getting this repeated message that a lot of these people are trying to hide how they are feeling towards you because they don't want, I feel like there's like embarrassment around it. Like that energy is heavy with this embarrassment or just, you know, trying to hide their anger. So what's in the near future for this connection? With all this energy going on between you guys, I pulled Five of Swords reverse, Knight of Swords, Ten of Swords reverse, so many swords, the Emperor reversed, Knight of Pentacles reversed, and Justice. So for some of you, I feel like this reading is actually a warning to you guys, you know, to not take this person's jealousy or envy or their competitive nature lightly. Even if you're in a connection with this person where it's not super obvious or you may be thinking like, oh, it's harmless. This is a warning to you guys that it's not harmless. These people, I feel like they are self-sabotagers and they're just waiting for their opportunity to sabotage you as well, you know. I feel like these people will not hesitate to take an opportunity to sabotage you if it means taking away your power. If you guys have not created space from this person, I feel like Spirit is saying that you guys need to start doing that. I feel like Spirit is saying that if you keep this person around, they're going to end up hurting you pretty bad. Some of these people really do not care how they affect other people. They only care about being number one, and they only care about winning. Some of you here, you know, for the situation that is kind of older, I feel like some of these people are actually going to be finding the courage soon to address how they hurt you and confronting you to see if you guys can heal this relationship. I don't feel like all of you are going to be open to talking to this person, but some of you will. And I do see that there are a few of you here that are going to be able to heal and mend this connection with this person. You're going to be able to forgive this. For others of you where this person is like very self-conscious, I don't really feel like things are going to be changing that much in the future with this connection. I feel like, you know, for those of you who identify with this person being extremely timid or having low self-esteem or just being, you know, like I said, insecure, I don't see them being problematic for you necessarily. I don't feel like they're even gonna have the confidence to be combative with you or competitive with you in any way. I feel like their insecurities just really get the best of them. So they may try to do things where they try to slow down your progress or block your progress, but I don't feel like they'll do anything that's really openly and that's really open and obvious with them being competitive or trying to dominate you. I honestly don't even feel like you guys need to worry about them. I don't even feel like they could do or will do anything that has any major impact on anything you're doing. Some of you, there are people here, you know, that are very competitive with you, but they're not obvious about it. And, you know, they don't give you the biggest red flags like some of this energy, because there are some people here that are just like in that ruthless energy, like, you know, they'll screw you over. But there are people here who are a little bit more covert about it. But I feel like you're going to start, you know, in the near future with this relationship, you're going to start picking up on little things with their behavior. You know, you're going to start noticing the arrogance in the way they speak to you, I feel like, a little bit more. Yeah, and especially if you guys are starting to experience some form of success or just abundance in your life, this person may become a little bit more arrogant with you or condescending. I feel like the near future for you guys is going to be more about confirming the fact that this person is in this energy with you. I feel like this reading is confirming maybe your intuition you have about them, because they don't have blatant red flags swinging around in your face with their behavior. But I feel like, you know, you're going to start noticing it more and more in the near future with this connection. Out of all the piles here, you know, the first two readings, I don't feel like Spirit was giving too much of a warning. This is a group where I feel like you guys need to be a little bit more proactive with protecting yourself from this person or this energy. Unless you're the group that identifies with a person who's so timid and self-conscious that you know that they're probably not going to have the balls to really try and do anything to you. And I don't feel like their energy is that they want to make their life worse than it already is. And then for that situation where, you know, things are old, I don't feel like there's a warning coming through from Spirit about those two scenarios. But the other two, this is definitely a warning to you guys. You need to start creating some space if you already don't have space between the two of you, so that they cannot impact your energy, your mental health, your emotional health anyway negatively, because they're in this competitive energy with you. So I did pull 3 additional cards for you guys around advice Spirit has for you. And the first is pay attention to your dreams. So I'm taking this as pay attention to the signs, honestly. Some of you are getting messages from your angels, from your guides. in your dreams, warning you about these people. Some of you may be having dreams that are actually prophetic around this person potentially betraying you in the near future and how they will be betraying you. So you are getting a warning. If you feel this message resonates with you, do not ignore this, okay? The next card I pulled for you guys is focus on your overall health. So if you guys are noticing when you are around these people, they are messing with your peace of mind, that you feel drained by them, you don't feel good around them, make your peace of mind your priority, make your health your priority. If all you are receiving from them is stress and negativity, you need to start making adjustments so that these people are not having this type of impact on you, okay? And the final card I pulled is focus on what you want, not what you fear. So if these people are planting a lot of seeds of self-doubt and fear into you, don't feed that, please, okay? These people are trying to pull you out of your purpose. These people, a lot of these people recognize that a lot of you have a high calling and they want to speak fear into you so that you do not realize this. If you guys are in a situation where this person is coming back around and they want to heal and make amends, some of you will be able to tell that this person has changed, that they have healed, that they are accountable. But because of the pain that they inflicted upon you, it may be hard for you to trust them again. And I don't feel like this is a message for a lot of you. There's only a few of you this is going to apply to, because I do not feel like this is a dominant energy whatsoever. But there are circumstances here where you guys are being encouraged to move forward with this person in this healing, you know. And as you do move forward, don't focus on that fear of them doing this again, you know. Integrate the lessons that you learned from this experience and create stronger boundaries, and you guys should be fine, okay? All right, group 3, that's all I have for you today. I hope this reading resonates with you and it was helpful. If it was, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you would like to see more videos like this in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video, okay? Bye.